Okay, so I have a friend that's very new to the sales industry, and that is my expertise. Lots of years of experience, and I'm pretty good at it. Very good at it. I won't be modest. Very good at it. And so I saw the skills necessary for sales in her, even though she's never done sales before, and I encouraged her, convinced her, whatever you want to say, to take a sales position. Told her I'll coach you through it. So we had many coaching sessions, so I can bring her along. I was really starting with a blank slate, and now she's doing very well. Very well. So now we kind of like spot coach if little incidents come up or call types you need help with. Kind of share with me what happened, and I'll give you the tools to be prepared for that exact call type next time around. And so she's sharing a call with me, and it's going on and on and on. You ever seen babies, like when they first learn to hold their head up, that they're just like, they can't quite do it? That was me about halfway through this conversation. I was like, oh my gosh. I haven't said a word, so I shouldn't have called it a conversation. I'm just listening at this point. We're about the 15-minute mark. And so my mind wanders off. I don't really know what the topic really is. The point, it's a hard story to follow, a bunch of run-on sentences. It's brutal. And I was just imagining, I wonder if being tortured would be worse. Like I was, waterboarding, for example. I'm like, if I'm being waterboarded, could that be worse than this? Because I don't know anything of value, but if I knew something, I'd be ready to confess right now. Bring me the pen and pad, make this story stop. I'll tell you everything. I'd be willing to give it up. And so she hit a break. It wasn't a period, but it was a comma in her story. I dove in. I knew she had to come up for air sometime. Dove in. I was like, how long was this phone call? And she's like, 10 minutes. I said, 10 minutes? You've been going on for 30 minutes. How do you explain a 10-minute phone call for 30 minutes nonstop? I'm supposed to be getting the cliff notes of what happened. If I went to Barnes & Noble and I needed cliff notes for a 300-page novel, the cliff notes should not be 900 pages. What type of sense does that make? And so, yeah, it was brutal. I don't want to ever do that again. So I got to explain to her how to be a little bit more concise, land this plane, it's out of gas, and it was a rough ride. So I didn't even want to give her a hug goodbye after that. I was so frustrated. Like, give me a dap, It's good to see you again. Let's do this again. Never. I didn't say the last part about let's do this again, never, but that'd be rude. But everything else, I really thought it was rough.